One.
Good afternoon. This is Tom Kendall, Chairman of the Finance Committee, and this is Tuesday, May the 12th, at approximately 5:30 in the afternoon. To my left is Mr. Doug Tremblay, member of the committee, and to my right, Mr. John Swayzer, also a member. We have one item to come before Finance Committee. Mr. Titterington, will you be discussing this?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. We are requesting that the council authorize us to purchase items through a purchasing service known as HGAC Buy. It's a national purchasing service for governmental entities. The reason this came to our attention is, as you'll recall, last month you passed a supplemental appropriation that included some additional funding for fire heavy rescue truck. Original budget included $450,000, but when they spec'd it out and they determined that we could get a lot better unit that would last a lot longer if we spec'd it out as a heavy rescue. Subsequent to that, several members of the fire department attended the National Fire Conference. It's an equipment conference in Indianapolis, and were able to look at some, inspect some demonstration vehicles to get an idea of what's out there and perhaps save some funding by purchasing a demo unit rather than a special order one, which all of these are custom orders, as well as be able to receive the unit far sooner than if we would place an order. They found a couple of different brands, a couple of different models that they liked. One in particular, which is made by Ferrara, will provide everything that we need at a cost under the $600,000. If purchased new, it would take approximately 10 months longer to manufacture and would cost approximately $720,000 rather than the less than $600,000. So a good deal, exactly what we want. We can get it far sooner and not have to wait for a significant period of time. Ferrara is not on the state bid. Typically, we are able to buy our fire equipment, fire vehicles on the state bid. However, since Ferrara is the preferred brand that they want to purchase, they did indicate that they have submitted bids and have been awarded bids under this HGAC Buy program. I will say that Fire Chief Simmons is in the audience and can fill in the blanks or any details that you might have. But they did talk to Ferrara about any other cooperative bidding that they had done. Again, they've done it through HGAC. HGAC has been utilized by Findlay and Sydney, probably among others in Ohio, but those are the two closest ones that have used it. And according to the fire department, they've been satisfied with how rigorous of a process, that it's just as rigorous as the state bidding in the formality and the process that they go through. And so we are asking that you authorize HGAC as an additional purchasing tool, recognizing that they do follow the formal sealed bid process. And in this case, this piece of equipment, this vehicle, is a good opportunity for the fire department to upgrade the vehicle fleet quickly and far lower cost than it would be if we purchased brand new.
And you did say Ferrara and not Ferrari, right?
Ferrara. It's not a Ferrari. Okay. It's a Ferrara. Yes.
All right.
We are asking, because of the current availability of the unit, I believe we may not be the only one interested in the vehicle, but if you could consider this as emergency legislation, that could get us the vehicle quicker.
Okay. Matt, if good to have you come up. By the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you solve the unit then?
I did. They it was over in Indianapolis. They brought it by, I think, last Wednesday. The two trucks that we're currently looking at is Ferrara and Suffin. Suffin has also got a demo unit that's coming by tomorrow. That it's already bought, but there's another one coming that'll be off the line around September. So we are down to two, and the decision will be made tomorrow after we meet with Suffin. Which one? Both of them are going to provide more than enough of what we need at our station. We didn't have a lot of time to full spec a truck, which is a year-long process, due to some of the one of our trucks that just had started having some mechanical failures that wasn't anticipated. So that's why we are in the time crunch. That's why we're asking this to be pursued in emergency legislation. This would give us the opportunity to go ahead and start the buying process. So in the event that we do choose Ferrara tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Doug?
This is just allows us to have more bidders by joining this organization.
Yes.
We have the same bidders before, but we can have even more.
That's correct. And my understanding of this HGAC is also there's other equipment. There could be potential for street department. There's some equipment that they could maybe be on there that this is not just exclusive to fire trucks. It's also a lot of equipment that can be purchased under that agreement.
John?
Yes, thank you. HGAC, is that, just for lack of a better term, is it like the eBay for heavy equipment like this?
No, my understanding, I'm not, it's just kind of a fast process. It's just been a week to kind of grasp what's going on with this. Is it's more of a national bid process. So it's a process that offers it in a national sense, but it does have to be adopted for our legislation being a statutory city.
Okay.
This is akin to what we do with the state of Ohio
Right.
bidding process. So it's not an eBay type thing.
No.
It is this national firm collects these bids. Bidders submit them sealed, and then they formally open them. Just the same way as the state of Ohio. It's just a nationwide
Okay.
process.
And this is a brand-new truck. This is,
Brand new. This truck that they showed us was 1,400 miles on it. So there is a time crunch because this truck is now leaving Indianapolis and heading to another conference in Pennsylvania. And just got an email today, there were some interested buyers. So if we find out tomorrow, that would be able to get us that purchasing power on that truck.
now, are they driving the truck? Is it going by trailer or
They
however?
drive it. It's driving.
Okay. What about does it still come with a full warranty? Should something happen to it?
Absolutely. It's most of the trucks are carrying some of the standard transmissions, standard engines. So no matter what truck you buy, it's going to have a standard, I don't want to get technical, but Allison or Detroit motor. So you're going to get the warranty with those individual components, but the truck itself carries the full warranty just like a new truck would.
Okay.
It's not really based on miles, it's based on years. So from the time we buy it, that's the warranties in fire trucks are dealing with years and not so much mileage.
What kind of a warranty comes with that?
The body on this one comes with a 10-year paint, so anything that could go wrong with the body or the paint in 10 years. I believe the truck itself carries a full 1-year bumper to bumper no matter what happens to the truck. But that's pretty standard across whether we go with Suffin or most of these manufacturers are carrying the same types of warranties.
So the pumps and all the hydraulics and everything that might be with it would also be covered like that?
Yeah, each component kind of carries its own warranty. The pumps are, there's a couple different pumps, but Hale and Waterous, they carry a typical 4-year on the pumps.
Okay. And before, let's say that does this still come before council? No, because we've already done the
We've already-
reappropriation. Okay.
We've already approved
This
it.
is just to be able to purchase through that process.
Okay.
It's really not, you got us off on the wrong start with the truck side. It's just basically to say whether or not it's okay to use this firm versus
Right.
something else.
For example, in the police department every year, you budget 3 marked cruiser replacements. We don't request an authorization to go out to bid for those because they are on the state contract.
Okay.
I did have one question. Does it cost anything to join either of these two groups? Does it cost anything to join
It
them?
does, just like if we were, say, to the Suffin truck, if that was the one that tomorrow, after we see that, they're gonna basically we're coming down who can offer us the most for the money that we have as far as the truck components, and it's down to 2. So with it being on a state bid, there is a price with any truck that you get on a state bid for it to be into that process. And I don't know the exact dollar, I think it's around $1,500 to $2,000. And with that, the Ferrara is built in there also to be on the process of the HGAC. There's a dollar amount that's built within the truck to be able to be put into that process. And they're all pretty much about $1,500 to $2,000 on top of the price of the truck.
Save 100,000 for 15,000. 1,500 sounds good.
Okay, any other questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
thank you. Thanks, Chief. I appreciate you being here. And public safety is paramount, and I just want to make sure, this is a good way to buy things. I mean, I agree with this concept. The equipment on this will interface with the equipment that we've got, and we won't have to go to Fargo, North Dakota to get this thing serviced.
Correct. Specifically with the Suffin, they're a local manufacturer out of Columbus. We have a contract with Caterpillar here in Troy that does the maintenance on our apparatus, our medics fire trucks. So through that process of the HDAC, we see a potential to get this truck, and we've also reached out to CAT and said to them, do you have a contract or do you have an agreement with Ferrara and they're in the process, and it's not a big, long, drawn-out process, they will be able to do warranty work on the Ferrara. And Suffin is the same process. Caterpillar does have an agreement with Suffin to be able to do the warranty work. We don't have to take it to Fargo, North Dakota, or Appleton, Wisconsin.
Thanks, Chief, for being here.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Just doing a quick Google search that see Houston, or as we say in Ohio, Houston, Galveston Area Council is what the HGAC stands for. It's a government-to-government procurement service nationwide. But my question is, with buying this vehicle, are we going to save any of the additional money that we allocated in buying through this program? The additional $200,000 we appropriated?
The issue we have with the rescue pumper is it's a high dollar piece of equipment.
Yeah.
If you look in any of the trade magazines, and if we were to spec a rescue pumper, we're in a $700,000 range. So that's why we exclusively trying to find demo units, because you're going to get a lot more for having a demo unit. Some of them are going to come with some mileage, low mileage, but you get the same warranty. So with those demo units, they're already coming fully loaded with the gear that's needed, and that's where you get the cost savings.
We don't have a final dollar figure on the Suffin yet. You'll get that tomorrow. But and the reason that I was focused on the Ferrara is that from everything that they had seen, the fire department had seen up to this point, they are leaning towards the Ferrara. The quote that we received from Ferrara was a few $1,000s under the $600,000, based on the fact that it's a demo.
Got it. Thank you. All right, Tom.
Any other questions?
Is this American made?
Yes, Ferrara is located at Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
Doug?
I'm ready to move forward with this,
Emergency.
with an emergency also.
I'll go with emergency legislation moving forward.
Go forward,
All
yeah.
right, thank you.
Unanimous?
Okay,
Anything else come before finance?
not right now.
Sir.
All right, meeting adjourned.